Is this the production of the
Century? Yeah. Oatmeal. The oatmeal production.
I think we're going to be documenting.
Making a big batch?
Yeah, a big double batch.
Water. Michael, do you have any water?
Oh,
I mean, do you have any good
water
water?
in the fridge right
There's
now.
good water in the fridge. Oh, good. Goodie.
See you any notes?
Horrible. So clean in here?
Healthy.
Yeah. So what else did you say you had planned?
Let's see. Yeah, we're working on ritual dance. Joe. Do you know Joe? No. Does this look like a flower?
That looks pretty close to it.
Mike, when I went on that trip with you to California, I cannot remember what the other person's name was. Was it Brian that we went with?
Yeah, it was a measuring cup over there.
Oh, this is a measuring cup, but I lost track.
How many do you think you got in there?
This is 3.
Or 4.
What?
Or 4.
Or 23.
No, I'm serious. I'm not sure, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just.
I'm playing safe. So when I mix it, I'll know from the.
Okay. All right. Good.
It's an S.
I thought you were going to try and take it all out and measure it.
It's
I can't visualize. You're gonna have to show me this.
So let's see. A ritual dance.
Hi, Raven.
You mean Otto's Joe is working on it? Or Joe of Otto and Joe?
Yeah. That's a very liberating reference.
Joe and Adam.
Joe and Adam.
Joe and Adam. I like that. It's just like one name.
Joe and Adam.
Craig, Joe and Adam.
There's a famous African revolutionary in Kenya.
Just Joe
Mr.
Joe and Adam? Joe and Adam.
The people who made this shirt,
Joe's
they're
going through this
Shelley,
thing in her life
so
where
they're
she
Chef
feels
and
like
Jelly.
she's totally
Chef
breaking
and
out of her
Jelly.
shell. So she came
This
up
is
with
also
this idea to do
Bondo.
this dance
Bondo
where
by
she's
Chef.
breaking out of her shell and with everyone in the
That
community
actually is just by Chef.
dancing around and like helping her break out of her shell.
It's catchy.
Dance.
Chef and Jelly. They've been doing these for years and years and years and just doing crowd.
We're gonna do a human pyramid.
Boss for like 10 years or something.
I think it's PDI.
I don't know. Well, there's only it's 5 minutes to talk about it. But if we did more, I'm sure
We didn't have us.
maybe we could see about it.
No big eye on someone's head.
That'd be bad.
And just lots of facts. One of the main things is everyone's entertaining everyone else. It's like, you're gonna be stressed.
And hopefully you won't be stressed.
No, not at
Any other music groups?
all. For Sunday, well, Silly Party might be Saturday night too.
That sounds like good work. You can get it.
No, yeah, no, I mean, you're.
Sunday's gonna be much more Canadian.
Oh wait, is it Saturday and Sunday then?
Let me sit down.
Well, there's hot water here.
It's Saturday and Sunday.
And there are a couple of tea bags here that nobody has. They've been untouched by human hands. Why don't you use this one? Because that one's only been used twice. That one has been. And it's very strong.
Is it Saturday and Sunday, Mike? Or Friday and Saturday?
It's Saturday and Sunday.
Well, we're gonna head out and take this home.
Well, what was the story about the cops?
Yeah.
We never get to hear that.
All right.
Okay, well, let's
You're gonna put some cinnamon in those cookies?
yeah. Yeah, cinnamon will be in soda.
You know, if you make those cookies so often, why don't you cut the recipe off the can one time and stick it up on the door and all the others?
Aww.
No fun?
It's really made out of squid.
Then we ought to get a few shots with the video camera of Michael squinting at that box.
Secret recipe.
Yeah, then we just put it on TV.
That's probably a copyright.
Copyright infringement.
It was 9 a.m. and we were walking en route to the grocery store to buy cat food.
Since you are walking through.
Yes. And we walked by way of the riverbed. Seeing the brand new river in Tempe.
Oh, is there a lot of water in it? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, there is a lot of water in it. Let's see.
That's what you're doing.
But why do that?
We're missing milk.
El Rio Salado.
Hey Maria. And
How do you say sweet?
this is terrible. This one's green.
I didn't say what in Spanish?
Sewage effluent.
Well, can you elaborate a little bit while I find the milk?
Elaborate. Where did you leave off?
While we were walking down towards the riverbed.
So we're walking down towards the riverbed, and we got to the riverbed, and we're kind of standing underneath the bridge, discussing architecture, teleportation, and all of a sudden this gentleman on a bicycle walks up, rides up, pedals up.
It's a bike hop.
Bike cup? Yeah. See, that's an abstract for me, anyways, because we were in bike cups.
You're not used to the big city.
We have horse cops.
I'm just kidding.
We have horse cops.
I think it's like riot seeing these cops riding around on bicycles.
It's better than motor skaters. Motor skaters are sad.
It's because you can get away easier from your car.
Right.
So he approached us and asked us what we were doing. Asked us, what do you say if we were fishing?
Yes, we were fishing, and we were like looking up, just sitting there talking. We were really into our conversation and making gestures at the arches because we were talking about like okay, teleportation. Like if you watch Star Trek, you'll see that all the teleporting places, they all are the same. So I was thinking that in order to make teleportation happen, you might want to work with a controlled environment where the environment that you're coming from and the environment that you're going to has as few as possible physical differences. So the only differences that you have to work with are conceptual, and in order to make a jump.
That's easiest if you use the same set.
Exactly.
You're speaking from past experience, right?
So basically we were looking at the arch that we were under and the arch, the next arch.
Because we're looking to try to get as much information of our local reality to provide like a non-ordinary or a more than ordinary perception of our current place. So we were like investigating not only like what it would look like, how it felt, but looking at arches and then thinking about back to who invented the arch and like before the arch, how could someone conceive of something completely new like an arch, like making the connection to conceiving or realizing teleportation and kind of like using that as inspiration for the person who made an arch. And then
Perspective.
and perspective is a big one. We were looking at the first real utilization translation or application of the concept of perception. Or perspective.
You think he might have thought you guys were thinking about sabotaging the bridge? I mean, you know, just casing it. I mean, you seem so paranoid from what you're saying. You know, two guys sitting.
No, basically, he asked what we were doing, and I looked at him and said, "Oh, we were just discussing architecture."
Because we were talking about arches, and we thought that would be like the most direct way that we could relate to and kind of convey what we were talking about without like really putting
unfusing him, getting him violent because he's
yeah.
So he asked us to stand. Can you please stand up?
Will you please stand up? Because
Put your arms above
we
your
were
head.
like just down,
Yeah,
down
we were both
like in a squat thought posture, just totally thinking. We were like totally going off on like, wow, this could be really possible. Or just totally getting into the whole thought of like all the ramifications of actually what you have to do to make something like that real. And he had to stand up. And what was the first thing he asked us?
The first thing he said was, put your arms up in the air, turn around. I want to make sure you don't have a gun and that you're not going to shoot me.
That was one of the first things he said to us. So, like because like when someone says that to me, I totally am defensive. It's like, well, the only person who's standing here with a gun is you, and it felt almost like you were threatening us in like in an inadvertent way. So I was like, I lifted up my jacket